Hello Pisces, welcome to your November 2019 reading. Thanks for joining us. My name is Michelle.
And my name is Richard.
We'll be doing a he said, she said style reading today, Pisces, which means I'll be reading as you, Richard will be reading as the person that you're dealing with, and of course it can be, the energies can swap out, so whatever side resonates the most, that's your message. Pisces, let's get started. From your oracle cards we have from Sacred Rebels, focus on the light. Now this is about intentions. And it's focusing on pure intentions, coming from the heart space, rather than from a lower vibrational energy such as envy, greed, fear. How you approach things will lead to success, but it starts with a mindset of pure intention. Now Richard has pulled from Dark Mirror the card of Addicted.
It's not about choosing the chains, it's about choosing them again and again. Freedom was the worst of lies. I could have been a slaver or a slave, but I chose the latter. So it's about somebody who's addicted to something. It could be substances, doesn't have to be. People.
Any kind of unhealthy pattern, behavior, but there's an energy around this of needing to focus on setting pure intentions in order to achieve success. At the bottom of the deck here we've got the Seven of Cups.
And I meant to show you, but I have the Death card on the bottom of my deck.
Okay. Let's start with the status of this relationship, how you're viewing this person, the strengths, the weaknesses, what you should do, what you shouldn't do, and the likely outcome.
Okay, status of relationship, how this person feels about you, strengths, weaknesses, what this person should keep doing, what they should stop doing, and the outcome if nothing changes.
Okay. We've got the star in reverse, so when I think of light, I think of the star. And when the star is in reverse, there's not a focus on the light. It's the opposite. So at the moment it seems like this relationship has some darker energy around it, perhaps something where someone is addicted or has an addictive personality, or is very focused on an unhealthy pattern in their life.
Okay, over here we have the Nine of Wands, which is about the wounded warrior, somebody who's struggled with something. They're still standing, but they are struggling.
How are you viewing this person? We've got the Hermit in reverse. So you see them as someone who is isolating themselves, perhaps a little bit too much. They may have been going through a recent struggle. For some, I'm picking up that it is more an internal struggle than an external struggle, and you want them to come out. You want them to start regaining a healthy lifestyle, which means that they're spending too much time indoors. They're spending too much time on unhealthy activities. They may be closeting themselves away, not wanting to get involved in day-to-day activities, and so you're really focused on drawing this person out into the light.
All right, so looking over here at how this person feels about you, Pisces, we have the Chariot in reverse. So they see you as being not having a clear direction, perhaps going in too many places at once. It's like those horses when one's going in one direction, the other one's going in the other direction, and threatening to split apart the chariot.
Let's take a look at the strength rather. We've got Justice in the reverse as the strength. So what I'm picking up around this is that there's an energy of karmic justice around this. Now, I feel like this person's in some difficult circumstances, but it's circumstances that they in part have created from around themselves, and for them it's a need to recognize that the choices they've made thus far have led them to where they are. If they see that, then I think that they can start to amend, can start to kind of pay off that karmic debt. But if there's any resistance, or perhaps they're in a victim mindset or believing that they've been put upon by others, or that life is bad and life is difficult and nothing will ever change, instead of realizing that it's all about personal choice. We all have free will, but our choices direct our future. Our past choices direct our future. So making bad choices in the past, making choices that were selfish in nature for some, it has led them to where they currently are, which is this hermit energy.
Well, it's almost like the lower vibrational choices have put them where they are. And with this card here, it's about focusing on the light. It's about focusing on those higher vibrations.
Right.
And your higher vibration is all about realizing one's choices, taking responsibility for those choices, and then moving forward.
Mm-hmm.
So let's look over here at the strengths. As a strength, the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. So it seems to me to be, as the strength here is about giving up, not wanting to watch those seeds grow, letting the plant die, essentially.
Let's have a look and see what the weakness is here. We've got the Five of Wands in reverse. So very similar energy. I feel that Pisces, you're involved with someone who is like fighting within themselves, or perhaps they're fighting another, it could be, but they're needing to drop the fight. They're needing to give up. It seems like there's something that they've been working hard on, putting a lot of effort towards, they've invested in, that is not working out for them, and instead of trying to beat a dead horse, I suppose, they're kind of being called here to change direction.
It's almost like somebody's been working on something criminal.
It could be. It could be.
They're it's something that involves addiction, possibly.
Possibly.
And basically, the strength would be if they gave up on that. It doesn't have to be any sort of criminal enterprise. I mean, it could be anything that's just not good for the person who's doing it.
Yeah.
So looking over here at weaknesses, we have the Emperor as the weakness. So this person is, well, it's a fairly low vibrational energy. If the Emperor is the weakness, it means that this person is not thinking like the Emperor.
Yeah, I think how they relate to power. They could be addicted to power, addicted to control. Yeah,
so it has the energy of somebody who's, for example, like a drug kingpin.
Kind of like that.
But I'm not saying that's what we're dealing with here, but I'm just saying it's sort of like that.
Yeah, it's like someone who wants to keep control of their life, and they keep themselves, because they have a lot of fear. They probably don't feel like the Emperor inside. They're probably quite insecure. But because they feel that way inside, externally they put control, or they try to control their surroundings, the people around them as well. They have a very tight grip, or so they believe, on people and things around them. But this is them realizing that they have to release that grip.
Yeah, part of it also is that they see the people around them as not having direction.
Yeah.
So they feel like they need to step up and provide them with that direction. But what direction are they actually providing them with?
Let's see what you need to keep doing here. And we've got the Five of Cups. Difficult energy, it's about processing grief, processing sadness. Perhaps you need to help this person through processing their grief. It seems like there's something that they're ending, something they've put a lot of work towards. They're coming to you needing your help. It's like they're coming to you as the wounded bird there, the wounded animal. They're coming to you for that, Pisces, and you're being called to help this person through this grieving period.
All right, so looking over here, what this person should keep doing. Six of Pentacles. So this person, I get the sense that they haven't really been equally giving in this relationship, and I think they're being called on here to be a bit more fair about the situation, to give as much as they're taking.
Let's have a look and see what we have as the what you shouldn't do. There's that Magician. So trying to do things for this person is what I'm picking up. you can help them. You can kind of be there when they're going through this loss, but at the same time, it's not up to you to get them out of it.
You know, part of every loss is this regret.
Yeah.
There's always regret with loss, and you know, part of getting over that loss is getting over that regret. You know, being able to see the things that weren't lost, turning around, seeing those two full cups rather than just focusing on the.
I think that's your purpose here, is to. It's a difficult place to be, because unfortunately, Pisces, I think that someone's coming to you directly after going through a major loss for them, and that can be very difficult, because you're, to use a Paloma Faith song, picking up the pieces of this person after they've been feeling like they've been destroyed, or something that they've been working on here has fallen apart.
All right, so looking over here at what this person should stop doing, we've got the King of Pentacles in the reverse. You know, this is somebody who's corrupt. Yeah, the King of Pentacles in reverse. It's always someone who can't be trusted, and is abusing power as well. So I get.
It comes from insecurity.
Yeah. You know, I was talking about this lower vibrational energy, but this person's they've been involved in something that they shouldn't have been doing.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say it was criminal, but I'm saying that they were doing something that certainly wasn't for the higher good. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. The outcome here is the Ten of Swords in reverse. So yes, healing, helping this person go through a healing process. Oh, Pisces, you know, this is really difficult energy for you. You're trying to get them to focus on the good things, but they're very, I get they're wallowing in self-pity. They're dealing with a difficult ending, and you're trying to get them to focus on what comes next in their life. Yeah,
so the strength for this person is letting go of what they've worked so hard for. All right, let's look at the outcome here for this person. Yeah, we have the Ten of Wands in the reverse, so it's about letting go. So we've got two cards here of letting go. I mean, you know, sometimes we can look at the Seven of Pentacles in reverse and say, oh yeah, it's just about giving up. It's about walking away, letting the plant die. But sometimes it can be a good thing. Sometimes things need to be walked away from. Sometimes things need to be let go of.
It comes after something's been destroyed, though, probably from their own doing. But are they willing to accept that the choices they've made in the past has led them to this place? You know, I often see the Ten of Wands in reverse as something that's come as a result of not being able to take one more step. It's like collapsing under the strain of those wands and saying, I can't do it anymore.
Yeah, the straw that broke the camel's back.
Yes, exactly. So we'll see where this goes in part 2, Pisces. Please do join us there, especially if you're dealing with someone who's recently come out of a bad breakup, or perhaps even the loss of a loved one here, and you're helping them get through it. The link for the extended version will be below in the descriptions box, and that will be on the Vimeo channel. It'll be about another 30 to 40 minute reading, pulling out all the clarifiers and some oracle cards. Richard will be doing a Lenormand spread as well, so please stay tuned for that. If you'd prefer a personal reading, you can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com, and that email is also in that descriptions box down there below. If you would care to please like, share and subscribe as well. I always forget to ask that, but anything you can provide to us there is great. It keeps us going here on the channel. If this one doesn't resonate, and remember the energies can be vice versa, or it could be someone around you, a relative or a close friend that's dealing with this that's currently on your mind. But if it doesn't resonate, you can check out readings that we do in this style, and those are found under the Soulful Repair playlist. There you'll find these readings, but they're not sign dependent. They're also not time dependent, guys. So anytime you're called to listen to them, that's the message that you're meant to receive at that time. So we wish you the best with this, Pisces. We'll speak to you in part 2, or we will speak to you again soon.
Thanks, Pisces. Goodbye and good luck.